Hey everyone, it's Julie. Today we'll be making baked spaghetti. Baked spaghetti has become very popular on social media, so I thought, why not make it? Spaghetti, cheese, meat sauce, I'm all for it. So let's get started. So I like to start off by sauteing some onions just until they're translucent. A pinch of chili flakes. You can omit the chili flakes. I like a little kick, although a pinch does nothing for me. I like to take the bottle of chili flakes to the dinner table, along with the Parmesan cheese, always. Whether it's pizza, pasta, just love it. Throw in some fresh garlic, give everything a stir, and I like to break up the meat with my fingers, adding it little by little. I find it a little easier. You want to brown the beef for a couple minutes. I like to season it with oregano, basil, salt, and pepper. Of course, you may season it to taste. Some Cajun seasonings is fine, whatever you like. I poured in some red wine. I always use Pinot Noir because it's all I drink. Well, let me clarify, it's the only red wine I drink. Imagine. No, I don't drink coffee nor water, just wine. So yeah, wine is not all I drink. Then you want to pour in the crushed tomatoes and give everything a good stir. This part is optional, but I do like to add some brown sugar to my meat sauce or white sugar. Tomatoes are very acidic, so a nice pinch of sugar will tone it down. I find that tomato sauce that comes in jars are usually very sweet. I don't really like it too sweet. That's why I prefer to make my own. If you don't feel comfortable throwing in some sugar, you can grate some carrots. Some people like to do that. I threw in some fresh basil. I am obsessed with basil. I smell it about 100 times while walking around the grocery store. I then covered this and I just forgot about it for about an hour or so. Just let it cook for a really long time so the sauce thickens and the beef cooks till tender and your house smells like dinner. Just yum all around. All right, Julie, what's a really long time? Please be more specific. About an hour and a half. That's like 3 episodes of Judge Judy. Best show ever. All right, let's get started on our ricotta filling. Not really filling, just our spread, I guess you can call it. All right, so I'm using some ricotta, some basil. I keep using basil because I have a basil plant. What do you want me to do? All right, well, a plant that I bought at the grocery store. Some parsley, some garlic powder to give it a little extra flavor, and some salt and pepper. Oh, and some fresh Parmesan cheese. That's it. And when I make lasagna, I always throw an egg in there to bind everything together, but not this time. How good does that meat sauce look? Good enough to bring over to the couch with you and dip some bread into it? That's right. Here I go with the basil again. I am telling you, I'm never purchasing another basil plant ever again. And for the recipe, I will just write basil to taste. If you want this recipe, you can go to cookbyjulie.com and it will be there waiting for you. So into a casserole, you want to throw in the spaghetti, add the ricotta, and then you just want to coat the spaghetti with the ricotta. Make it look like fettuccine alfredo, just like this. And then you want to pour over some meat sauce. If you like it very saucy, if that's a word, saucy, add a lot. If you like it a bit on the drier side, add less. I left some behind to pour over the top, but that is optional. Give everything a mix. And this is kind of like lasagna. I mean, almost the same ingredients. Julie, this is nothing like lasagna. This looks like a mess. A delicious mess. I admit it, I thought it looked a bit weird at first, but it was so good. So yeah, give everything a good mix and then let's top it off with some mozzarella cheese. I also grated some Parmesan cheese on top. The cheesier the better, in my humble opinion. And we're then going to place this under the broiler for about 5 minutes or until the cheese melts completely. You might wonder what's the point of baking spaghetti, but I feel like the sauce adheres to the spaghetti. It was very flavorful. I poured some extra sauce over the top, grated some Parmesan cheese, and that was it. This was very good, very simple, right? I think so. Give this a try. Let me know if you liked it. And I want to thank you all so much for watching.